So welcome back, guys. In this section, we want to wire up our action, the create animal action, to the button. And for now, I think it's enough if my network tab here shows me nicely that the action, if I click here, there's an action with the type of post, and I could check here in the database. Because first things first, at first we want to create the animal, but this happens on the back side, on the non-show side of our application. We can keep track of it here in the network tab. We can also see it here if we will reload the animals page, but we will not see it directly here in the list because we need to adapt the list to do so. This will be another section. So let's do it. Let's very naively now make use of this action, okay? Just like bam, let's make use of create animal here, zack, and then we are passing this state down. Let's check where this brings us, okay? So who knows? Sometimes developing is also experimenting, and now I want to experiment with you what will happen. So did I provide the message to the button? Yes, I did. Perfectly. So I will make it a little bit smaller, or let's make this a little bit smaller down here, so we can see everything. I will clean the console. As you see, I am in the network tab now. Let's see what will happen. So let's say I want to bring a new animal. The name is Lisa. She's a tiger. She's a female, and she's, let's say, 12 years old. Okay? So let's press the button. Let's see what will happen. I think a lot of console errors. Oh, a console error. Dispatch is not a function. Okay. Why is dispatch not a function? I think I forgot to bind something. If we are boilerplating, we need to pass the dispatch argument here as second argument after the return to make it pass, because we need the binding. So let's refresh. Let's again say Lisa. Oh, just a moment. I want to get rid of this annoying console log. Let's remove this console log pretty quick here. So we have a nice and clean console. I want to be able to keep track of all the errors. Again, Lisa the tiger. She's a female. Let's say she's 12 years old. And let's open the network tab. Let's clear everything out. Let's cross fingers. Okay. So we have a console error with a 404. And animal is not found. So I think it's really nice, really pretty clear what's going on, because we are trying to post to an URL that is localhost 3000/animal, but check out our route here. Here it is animals. So let's change this real quick. To do so, we will go inside our action. I think it's as you see, it's a copy-paste problem. As a single sort of true. Okay, I will do it now. We discussed it earlier. I will remove this URL from here, and I will now put this URL on the very top of the file. Here are my consts. Here are my functions. Pretty clear, I think, but So, if I would have a mistake, I would have, the S is, we need the S. But let's check whether it solves. Maybe I'm a little bit too early. I reload the page now. I will again type Lisa. Let's say Lisa's a panda now. Let's say she's a female panda. She's 20 years old. Okay, this is a React warning for the value. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we will take care of this in a moment. But for now, what I'm interested in is my network tab. So hopefully it does. I want to create an animal. Yeah, perfectly. And as you can see here, I want to point you to the second thing, because in the first there is the options type. It's not relevant for us. But here on the second we see animals. And this is our request we made. It was, the method of the request was type of post. So we posted Lisa with an age of 11, a gender of female, ID 10. Yeah, this comes from the database. The database is smart here, the JSON server. It also adds the ID because it needs an ID. So we haven't taken care of this, but this is our JSON server doing for us. So it provided an ID, and then we have the name and the species. And the response, yeah, the response simply brings us the object here. And I think we talked about the response. Let's go back inside of our action here. You know, this is the payload that is bound. This is the response we can see. I will do something like this now. I will remove the data to show you what would be otherwise in the what would be otherwise in the response. I name it like Lily now. It's a tiger again. Yeah, no problem. I'm going to create an animal. So here you can see this is my post. Here's my preview, and here's my response. Did I save the file actually? Let's just keep it. I'm in the wrong. Yeah, sorry guys. There was something I'd like to show you, so I need to remove. Sure, I need to be in the right function for it. So I need to be in the function create animal here. And in this create animal function, I will remove the data here from the response, because I'm curious about what is in the response for now. So to do so, I will now reload. And as you can see already, yeah, if I go now to the animal server, you can see we have 12 animals, right? Because I now posted like Lisa and Lily the panda, Lisa the panda and Lily the panda. I posted them. You see that the JSON server is providing us an ID. It's counting up as we are intended. And now I want to create like Klaus. Klaus. And Klaus is, let's say, Klaus is a tortoise this time. And it's a male. Tortoise is, he's 55. So let's check for the network tab. We are creating an animal. And also let's check for the list here. Oh, pretty nice. Lisa and Lily are already in the list, as you can see. Yeah. But let's check for the list here. We have Lisa and Lily at the very bottom. There's nothing after them, you know, because if I'm adding Klaus now, let's check. No, Klaus is not in the list, but you saw I pressed the button, something happened. I will open my network tab again. So yeah, I think I will post Klaus now twice, but I don't care. I open the network tab. I create the animal. As you can see here, by clicking the action is triggered as type of post. And inside the action, if I go to the preview, oh shit, I reloaded. Let's say Hans. Hans is an ape with age 12. So, no. the response is still a single animal. This is interesting. So it doesn't matter whether we point for response data or didn't I save. I am curious about this. But let's keep it with response. Let's have a look into the response, okay? So what I'm doing now is I'm inside my action. And if my action is triggered, I'm calling an Axios object with the post method. And from this, I'm chaining the promise and I'm resolving the promise response. And this is what I'm interested in now. So let's say Gerd is a fish. The fish is only 1 year old. So I need to go to my last action here. And I have Gerd as a fish, and in the console, this is pretty, no, we are already at the data level, as you can see here. No, this is already the data level. But in the response is way more. So I think I haven't saved or something. Well, something is spooky around here, maybe. Yeah, we'll check it out. As you can see, I logged the response, and the response is correctly coming along with the config, with the headers, with the request, with the status and the status text. But from the request, I'm only imported in the data. So this is what I was thinking about when I wrote data here, because I don't want to bind the whole response to the payload, but I wanted to bind the data of the response to the payload. So this should be correct. I'm not 100% sure why it's working wrong. Okay, I will take this time. Okay, let's do it. I will again delete it for science. Let's say for science, okay? I will delete it. So my method looks like this. Payload, response, create animal, blah, blah, blah. And now I will go to my iTerm. And here I will kill my task. I will restart my npm run task. So I will build again. So after I build again, I also restart my database with JSON server seeds. So I'm restarting the database. So now I'm switching to my browser. Just a moment, a little bit convenience here. The code needs to be on this side and this needs to be on this side. So now I lost all my animals that I created because the database didn't persist it. I go to the network tab. I'm clearing this out, and I want to be Klaus, an ape in the age of 12. So let's check. So here is our post. And again, the response is just a single animal. Well, I'm not getting smart of it, but yeah, let's keep it for now. Am I solving it in a deeper level? No. But let's bind the data. It's really interesting. And it returns this. Okay, let's keep it. Yeah, I will pause this, or can I pause the section now? Yeah, we achieved our goal for now, because what we were able to is we were able to pass out our new animals. So if I would go for, let's say, Lisa is a tiger, she's a female, let's say she's 23 years old. I'm creating the animal now. So let's create the animal. As we can see on the database side of the application, Lisa is there. But Lisa is still missing here in our list. If I refresh the page now, you know, Lisa is in our page here as tiger, also as Klaus is. But I need to refresh the page. And I want to avoid refreshing the page by making now use of the reducers. I will do it in the next section.